Hello students, we will now discuss one example of game theory. The question is, you are given the payoff matrix in respect of a two-person zero-sum game, and the payoff matrix is given as follows. Here we have two players, player A and player B. The strategies of player A are A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, and for player B it is B1, B2, B3, B4, B5. So we have a 5 cross 5 matrix. The question is, solve the above game and write the optimal strategies. Second, is it a strictly determinable game? Third, what is the value of the game? And fourth, is it a fair game? So the first question is, solve the game. In order to solve the game, we would first look for saddle point, whether there is a saddle point in the existing game or not. So for saddle point, you know that you need to calculate maximin and minimax values, and if the maximin and minimax values are same, that means saddle point exists. So here we will be finding saddle point first. For that we need to calculate maximin and minimax values. And we will see whether these two values are same or not. For maximin value, you need to calculate row minima. That means from each row you need to identify the minimum value. That minimum value would indicate the minimum assured gain to player A. And then out of those row minima, you need to select the maximum value so that player A assures maximum of its least assured amount, maximum gain out of the minimum assured gain. So in the first row, the minimum value is minus 12. Second row, the minimum value is 0. Third row, minimum value is minus 8. Fourth row, minimum value is minus 11. Fifth row, minimum value is minus 7. So we got all the row minima. Now we need to find out maximum out of all these row minima. So maximum value is 0 because all other values are negative. So this is the maximum value. This value is maximin value. After calculating maximin value, we need to now calculate minimax value. For that we need to first write column maxima. So in first column, B1 column, the maximum value we need to write. So maximum value is 8. This value shows the maximum loss occurred to player B if he chooses strategy B1. In the next column, the maximum loss would be 12 for player B. In the third column, for B3 strategy, maximum loss will be 0 for player B. B4 strategy, if he adopts, the maximum loss will be 10. And if player B adopts B5 strategy, so for the fifth column, the maximum loss will be 20. So we have written maximum values for each column, and then out of these maximum values we need to select the minimum value. So this is the minimum value, 0. This value is minimax value. So out of all the column maxima, we have calculated the minimum value. So this is the minimax value. This means this is the least possible loss to player B if he adopts this strategy. So you can see that here maximin value is 0 and minimax value is also 0, and both are equal, and this implies that here saddle point exists. Saddle point exists. So if saddle point exists, that means the players would have pure strategies to play the game. The corresponding strategies will be the optimal strategies for both the players. So here is the saddle point. The corresponding strategy for player A is A2. So this is the optimal strategy for player A, and the corresponding strategy for player B is b3. So this is the optimal strategy for player B, b3. So we found the answer of the first question. We solved the game and we found the optimal strategy for both the players. The optimal strategies are pure strategy because for sure player A is going to adopt strategy A2 all the time, because it is giving player minimum assured gain, and player B is always going to adopt strategy b3 because it is preventing player A to gain more than 0. So this is the best possible strategy for both the players. So we will write the optimal strategies like this. Player A will have pure strategy, and that strategy is A2. In terms of probability, we will write the strategies. If I want to write the probability, it will be 0 for the first strategy, second strategy probability is 1, third strategy 0, fourth 0, and fifth 0. In terms of probability, we can write pure strategy like this. This means player A will adopt strategy 1 A1 with 0 probability, strategy 2 A2 with 100% probability, and rest of the strategies with 0 probability. Player B, pure strategy, is B3. So player B will adopt this strategy with 100% probability. So in terms of probability, we will write for B1 the probability is 0, for B2 probability is 0, for B3 probability is 1, for B4 0, for B5 0. So for player B, the pure strategy can be written like this. The third strategy player B is going to adopt with probability 1 or 100% of the times. Is it a strictly determinable game? Yes, it is a strictly determinable game because saddle point exists. So here the answer is yes, because saddle point exists. So we can determine the value of the game beforehand. What is the value of the game? The value of the game is at the saddle point, that is 0. So value of the game V is equal to 0. Is it a fair game? Yes, it is a fair game because the value of the game V is 0. This means at the end of the game nobody wins or nobody loses, or in other words we can say that in the long run, at the end of the game, A gains 0 rupees and B loses 0 rupees. So because nobody gains and nobody loses, this game ends fairly.